And we're back with TSPN, and we have Larry Angier.
Good to see you again, Richard.
Longtime friend and
Yes.
Longtime Amador County resident all your life.
That's right. I'm an Amador lifer. You would be too if your parents would have moved here a few years sooner.
Yeah, about 15 years. So
yes.
I'm not quite a native, but and your mom was a great person. And
yes.
Was she library?
She ran the library for about 35 years in Ione.
Yeah, that's what I remember way back when. But great person. And anyway, you've been, ever since I've known you, you've had a camera in your hand.
Yes, and I have one in my back pocket, so I'm not completely naked here.
Yeah, but I've seen presentations you've given, and I've seen a lot of your artwork, and that's what we're here to talk about today. A new presentation that you're doing, a new series, it sounds like, on the missions, California missions.
This started several years ago with our mentor, Al Weber, down in Mission Soledad. We showed up, somebody had brought in these hideous postcards, charged him a fortune, and he said, what if we brought in a workshop class here and produced good photographs of their mission for you? And they asked, what would this cost? We'll run the workshop, we'll take care of you. And it started off with Soledad Mission, it then went to San Miguel and San Antonio. They started going into the National Steinbeck Center Museum, and now our mentor, Al Weber, has not a good enough health to keep going. He needs to sit back and kick back and let the next people take over, and we are it.
So you have been officially selected to finish the series on the missions.
Yes, and we have another, let's see, 17 missions to do.
Well, how are you going to do this? Because I know you travel all over the world, especially to where Serbia and some of those
I was
countries.
in Serbia back in September.
And all over the United States.
Yes.
And all over California doing firework and things like that. Are you going to just hold off some of the other
No,
things?
it's going to just be another iron in the fire to keep going. This exhibit started, two things happened. Number one, there was a cancellation at the National Steinbeck Center about a month ago. Plus, people said, where's the mission display? Where's the mission display? We came here on our vacation to see it. And they said, oh, we don't have one. And so they gave us a call, and can you put together a show? I said, when do you need it? We need it by the beginning of January. Okay, you'll have it. And yesterday I delivered it down to Salinas, and they were thrilled.
And the show actually starts January 14th and
Yes.
runs through April 7th?
Correct, and then we're going to be opening on the 1st of February.
February 1st, National Steinbeck Center in Salinas.
Yes.
That's
it's a really nice
it's
museum.
An honor. It's an honor,
yes.
too, to have something like that on your resume. Who is Martin or Martin?
Martin has been with us since the very beginning. He assisted with the original workshops. I taught on all three of them. Carolyn taught the first one. But Martin has been there all along, and he's the next generation. He's about in his 40s, I think, and he shot some of these photos with his iPhone and his iPad, and they're just amazing photos from that.
And this is Martin Vargas, but you and Carolyn Fox are the ones that are also participating with Martin in this.
All three of us. Martin is our go-to guy down there. He's our fixer and our contact with the museum, and got that part of this project going.
We have the pictures up here now. What are these of? The one on the left is of what?
That is the front or the main entrance of the chapel at San Juan Batista.
And the one on the right?
Is a rosario or rosary beads, and that was shot by Martin on his iPad, and it's a really beautiful print.
On his iPad? Huh?
Yes.
Wow. Well, when you go to San Juan Capistrano, you're going to have to get the old Forster saddle that's in the mission there.
Yes.
Now, we have some other pictures here that you shot.
This is Carolyn's photo of the front of the mission, and a little over a week ago, we were down there for the winter solstice, and they found out that when the sun comes through the door here at sunrise on the shortest day of the year here, it illuminates the altar.
Wow.
So they just found that or rediscovered this in the last few years.
We're just scanning down there now, the one that you're talking about over here. And
yes, that's the sunlight coming through.
And how about this one over here?
And that's where it's hitting the altar there and illuminating the different saints on the main altar. So it's really cool.
And actual masses that were being held.
Yes. We were there when His Grace Bishop Garcia came back the next day to apologize to the Indians there, and it was a historic mass.
Do they the churches, they have to consent, obviously, to you taking pictures during the ceremony?
For the most part, it was open to the press because this was a very historic occasion for the bishop to conduct Mass outside of the main headquarters of the diocese, but also to come there and apologize for all that happened during the mission days with the Ohlone band of the coastal Indians.
We have about 30 seconds, but quickly, why don't we talk about
Yes.
this?
This is a portfolio that we'll be presenting to both the bishop and to the mission, containing our entire exhibit of 36 photos. And as part of these mission portfolios, we create a body of work that is a snapshot of the mission in its current times.
When you get down to San Juan Capistrano, I'd like one of those. I'll purchase it from you.
You got it.
All right. Well, again, talk about just give us the dates of
Certainly.
the show.
The show is open 7 days a week at the National Steinbeck Center, downtown Salinas. It starts Monday the 14th, ends the Sunday the 7th of April, and we'll be there for the opening about 5:30, 6 o'clock on February 1st.
Okay, Larry. Thank you
Thank you,
very much
Richard.
for being here and talking about this. Very interesting.
Thank you.
Okay, we have to go to Sue Ann, and she's going to do an intro for us of another segment.